Come on guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen, I'd like to wish everybody a happy Friday, and you know what that means. Story time with Stock Market Steve. The live stream starts tonight, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. I know you guys, this is one of the favorite things on this channel that we do on Friday nights. It's a different approach to all of these crazy stories I do. We sit back, relax, celebrate the weekend, and get our laugh on. So I'm inviting everybody that's a new subscriber, anybody has never seen my live streams. They will be on tonight and every Friday at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. All are welcome. Now, I want to get into this story. Guys, divorce is not easy. Neither are breakups. You see that all over now in the world. You know, you wanting to end a relationship could result in the end of your life. People are crazy. A lot of people are codependent. A lot of people have separation anxiety, and they have different type of fears of rejection, and they use different tactics to keep people with them. This story I'm going to tell you today is about a devastating divorce in which a lot of damage was ensued. This lady right here is out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Shout out, New Mexico. Her name is Angela Jones. She's 60 years old. She's behind bars now. This story broke 2 days ago. And what this woman has done is something, you know, a lot of people with common sense would deem stupid. And I'm going to play you this video. And when I show you this video, I want you to look at two things. What she was asking for, and whether she really wanted that in the end, and all of the destruction she caused just because she was upset. I don't believe in domestic violence and, you know, hitting on women, and I believe it's vice versa. But some people need their ass beat. Take a look at this and we'll come back and talk about it.
I'm going to jail today. Yes, I.
Apparently, that local woman fulfilled her prophecy because she is in jail for allegedly doing this, setting her estranged husband's house on fire. Now, luckily, he was not home, and it was all caught on video.
Also, apparently, the two are going through a divorce, if you couldn't tell from that set of circumstances there. Cassie Foote spoke to him today and also saw the serious damage the fire left behind. Cassie?
Well, it was really a helpless nightmare for Dean Sander. He was out of town this past weekend, watching everything unfold on the security cameras at his home. He says his estranged wife, Angela Sander, who also goes by Angela Johns, first showed up at his house with a friend Sunday morning. But within 12 hours, video shows her coming back multiple times, destroying property. The final time, Dean says he watched as she lit his home on fire.
Hey, Dean. I know you're watching this. I want my car. I want my personal property. And because you've decided not to give it to me, we're going to have a problem.
This is allegedly Angela Sander at her soon-to-be ex-husband's Northwest Albuquerque home. Security cameras and someone with her recorded it all.
I know everyone in the media. Good luck.
Dean Sander wasn't home and watched Angela's escalating outburst states away through those security cameras. Ultimately, it ended like this, with his garage on fire.
It was horrible because there was nothing I could do.
The saga started Sunday morning when Dean says he got a security system alert and saw Angela at his door.
I've been storing her car in my garage and she was demanding it back and everything else. Well, of course, I'm out of town. Really couldn't do anything about it. So, and no way to contact her.
Dean called the police. They showed up, but Angela was gone. But then video shows her returning later the same day.
I'm going to jail today. Yes, I.
She left again, but apparently she didn't stay away.
Came back, I think around 7 or 8 o'clock at night, drove her car through my garage door, breaking it open.
But Dean says the final video from Sunday is the one that landed his estranged wife in jail.
Comes back about a half hour later, is out here ranting and raving and screaming, takes a couple cans of gasoline into the garage and dumps it and lights everything on fire.
Here is video from a camera on the front of his house. It shows someone walking away from the garage. Smoke and flames. Then the camera dies. Dean watched it live on a plane before taking off for a 3-hour flight back to Albuquerque.
Is that the longest flight of your life?
I have flown around the world. I have traveled the world, and this was the toughest flight I've ever been on.
His last call before losing cell service was to his neighbor. Her home is connected to his.
I was telling my neighbor to get out because she was going to die. So, anyway.
Firefighters knocked down the flames by the time Dean got home, but the damage was done. 2 cars in the garage destroyed, including Angela's.
She was here screaming, I want my car, but she didn't show up to get the car. She came here to torch the house.
Dean says he and Angela hadn't spoken for about a year. He had a restraining order against her. It expired in January. Now Angela's in jail, but that's not giving Dean much peace.
If she gets released, I'm terrified. I won't lie to you. I can protect myself and I'll protect everybody I can, but if she's out and she's already done this and shows little or no regard for anybody, I don't know.
Angela Sander is facing 3 felony charges, including arson, aggravated burglary, and criminal damage to property. She's expected to be in court Friday. Tessa, Trevor?
Guys, that's the video. And it's safe to say, looking at the video, you could tell out of the 2 who was the one more the voice of reason. This woman was out of control, belligerent, and childlike. That's a dangerous combination. I don't know how long they was married, but that woman's 60 years old. You claim you wanted the car, but you went over there and several times bothering the man. He wasn't even in the house. He said he saw you from the Ring doorbell cam, so he must have been away on business and talking to her through the doorbell cam. I think he messed up by doing that too. That only enraged her. And then what's up with this? You're starting to see this a lot. That woman's 60 years old. She got a friend with her, nosy as hell, recording her doing crazy stuff instead of saying to her, yo, don't do that. Just get your divorce. He'll give you the car. It's like Misery Love Company. She sat there and filmed her doing all of this stuff, putting on this act. And now she's locked up and her friend's out there doing whatever. It's crazy. At 60 years old, you don't have no sense. I can't believe how stupid people are nowadays. When it comes to conflict, I can't believe how dumb people are. Your battle with that man is your battle with that man. You have a lawyer, he has a lawyer. That's how you deal with it. Nah, you don't want to keep it civilized. You want to go and break savage. I'm going to tell you another thing as far as that thing with the phone. And a lot of you ladies can attest to this. There are women out here that are single. And when you go through something, like I said, Misery Love Company, all of a sudden, ooh, I knew he wasn't nothing. Ooh, girl, yep, I told you. I didn't say nothing, no. Further validating them feeling a certain way to go and bother somebody. You know, nowadays you see this on both ends of the sex coin. Men doing that to women, harassing them because they don't want to be with them no more. That's your right to walk away. And why can't somebody just walk away when somebody else don't want them? Seriously, how hard is it? I told you before, you seen the t-shirt, Juggernaut real, Juggernaut dangerous. This woman here won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. She lucky she didn't blow up. They said she had 2 cans of gasoline. You know how flammable gas is? Y'all seen on them videos, people pour gas and then the whole vapor blow up? People think it's the liquid that blow up. It's that vapor. That vapor is what blows up. That's why it's a big explosion. She lucky she made it out of there. In my humble opinion, I think she was drunk or on some type of drugs. Because when they first showed her at the door, when her friend was recording her, knocking on the door, she was slurring her speech and everything. I'm going to jail today. Yeah, well, now you're going to prison. How'd that feel? Man was not home. I'm sure he would have gave you his car, because I'm going to tell you ladies something. When y'all act like that, men don't want to deal with that. We just want to get away from you. A lot of us would just give up anything we got just to get away and just have a little peace. And the same thing with women nowadays, guys. Heckle them. Abusive. Say anything. If somebody don't want you, walk away. You survived. You'll go meet somebody else that lines up with your belief and value and drama that sometimes you bring. But no, they always want to put it on one person. You ain't going to be with me? Oh, I'll make sure you don't be with nobody else. What is going on out here? 60 years old. I'm shocked. 60 years old. She set the house on fire, y'all. Set the house on fire. Then drove away like it was nothing. Like you was not going to get caught. This guy on a plane, he got to get on the phone and tell his sleeping neighbor to get up so she won't die neither, because his house is next to hers. Not thinking just because I'm mad at him, other people won't pay for this crime I'm about to do. Man, I would give this woman life. Because at her age, for her to act like she was a teenager, she never learned nothing between her teenage years until now. So it was a waste. Let's just finish it off. Lock up. Now that man, I'm sure he has insurance and all of this stuff, homeowners insurance and stuff. But who wants to spend that money? Y'all had it in the legal system. He would have gave you the car, and then it was never even about the car, because you ran busting the thing just so you could get in there and didn't even take your car. You burned your car up along with his house. You meant to hurt that man. That's the thing out here with relationships nowadays. It's like, and I want you to really hear me on this. How can, how did it come to the point where you won't leave somebody alone when you become a nuisance in their life? Why are you mad because somebody doesn't want to be with you no more? If you look at yourself as somebody that's very attracting or worthy of being with somebody, then go out there in the world. If you're that confident in yourself, you'll get somebody else, or people to be attracted to you like you want this person to be. That's not. Male or female, don't matter. Walk away. I bet you now, when that alcohol or whatever she was taking wore off, she feeling hella stupid and she ain't getting out of jail. That man terrified of her. Did you see him? Crying on camera. If she do this, I don't know what else she'll do. I had to get my neighbor. She would have died. That overwhelming amount of guilt he has on him, and he shouldn't have it because he's scared of this woman. Let's see if the justice system take care of him. Let's see. Let's see what happened with this. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. The countdown to Carly Russell continues. On my way to Birmingham, Hoover area. I'll be down there Monday after next. So you guys get ready. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. And also, I'll see you in the live stream tonight. All these stories can't come soon enough. Trust me.